Okay, so I'm here for Mulligan with amoffett11. So, yeah, Mulligan tournament rules have changed slightly from the group stage. Now until the third shuffle to Mulligan. So what do we have here? This looks like big engine with stuff. So you can have armory. You can try to do the armory trashing. Not really a fan of that, though. I mean, Battlefield definitely makes it a little better, but I still think I'd rather open with the Jack. Just because, you know, it's fine to have lots of silvers with stables and wharf and stuff. Okay, he goes for the thing. I will probably have to try and do I want a tracker? I mean, it could be good. Okay. So here we'll go stables. Do I play the Jack here? Or do I play the tracker? I could like do something like put a throne room on top and hope we find the stables. Or hope we hit 5 by playing the tracker too. That seems reasonable. Okay, this is actually really nice. Do I want to top deck the silver? Sure. Yeah, that's fine. So I have 8, which is a nice number. That means I could you can also get battlefield points from nobles, right? I could throw a wharf on top. Throw another stables on top. Got like the wharf on top. And do I want another silver? Probably not. We'll have to try and not lose the battle split all the way. That would be bad. Alright, this is a little sad. We're just gonna buy a throne, I think. Do I play this Jack? Probably. We can keep that. Trash an estate. Buy another stables. Okay. Here we wind up throwing the tracker. Our stables are not doing a good job of being in our hand. That's fine. Yeah, alright, I gotta start taking nobles basically in order to get these battlefield points. Sure, let's top deck the stables. Oh, that's sad. Okay, we're gonna get a nobles and we're gonna top deck it. So we'll get 6-4 on the battlefield split, or I mean 8-4, which is fine. Actually, I should play nobles, then jack first, or nah. Yeah, actually I should do that. Okay, get rivers. So we'll take a nobles. We'll top deck it, and we'll get a throne, and we'll top deck that too. Here we'll play nobles and then throw in the wharf, I think. Just because draw is good. Could also throw nobles, of course. But I think I'd rather throw in the wharf. Throwing wharves is really good. Do I throw in this jack? Sure, we'll take 2 copper, 2 these things. We'll take more wharf here. There's a lot of draw to be had with throne wharf plus stables. Eventually we'll try and get a copper trash off the cemetery, but like I'm not in any rush to do that at all. Yeah, let's... I'm in the middle of something, sorry. Let's get a trash here. 4 cards. And then we can top deck. Just top deck 2 stables. I think that's good. So I have a little more payload than he does, obviously, which is great. I'd like to throw a wharf again this turn if we get around to doing that. Looks like we won't. Play the tracker first. Sure, let's top deck it. And take some more silver. I feel like I have enough silver for the moment. So here we can top deck stuff. Thinking maybe just throne plus wharf. I think there should be another nobles down there, which I'll find in order to get the plus actions that I need. It's not a very useful son's gift for him. Now he gets the jack. Stables plus silver seems reasonable. We play. We can do nobles, throne, wharf, and then we use one throne room to double play 2 wharves. That sounds like a thing to do. Yeah, here we'll just throw in stables. I mean, I'll draw everything if I do it this way, so we may as well do it this way. Oh wait, I should trash the cemetery. That was stupid of me. Oh no, it's whatever. Irrelevant. That's what it is. Alright, so we have a nice big turn here. 18, what's that? Could pick up like, I don't want to pick up a cemetery. It could be like cemetery, throne room, stables, wharf, something like that. Throne room, top decket, stables, top decket, wharf, top decket. Sure. Then we'll be ready to start greening this turn, I think. Maybe I didn't have to trash there. It's possible that that was over trashing. But, you know, I can like throw in the jack potentially this turn in order to ramp payload up to triples fairly quickly. So I'm pretty sure the last boon is sky. Yeah, last boon is sky, so I'll be able to get that if I want. Okay, so we can start the same way we did last time. Throne, wharf. No, we play stables. Play nobles for actions. Throne the jack first, or do we track her first? I guess we're getting 2 silvers is better than 1 gold. Plus, yeah, I guess it's the same, so. I just better play the tracker first then. Why am I doing this? I don't know. So up to 20. This feels like double plus like a throne room. I may as well top deck the throne room. Oh, I mean, it's turn 14. This can ramp super fast. But, you know, whatever. I feel like my draws weren't great, but his were, well, I really think what playing with Armory Cemetery is bad, so, you know, there's that. So I guess we're province nobles. All right. Let's see here. We need to find the nobles stuff right away. Let's start by throwing the stables. Okay. Yeah, so there's how many cards in discard now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess we'll do this now. Yeah, all right. Let's go ahead and play these guys. Sure, let's throw the jack again. And what does that get us to? 28. So what happens if I triple? I mean, is there a win here? 15 plus 8. That's 15 plus 12. So yeah, I do have that. All right, on to number 2. So what do we have here? We got a decided lack of extra gains. You have Jack Changeling, and Bureaucrat Changeling, I guess. That's your extra gains other than, and Border Village, I guess. So you can gain a lot of things. You just can't gain, you just can't use it highway to, get multiple provinces or whatever. So on 6 is a nice number. 6 is probably Border Village. Definitely Border Village. Border Village plus what? Border Village plus Catacombs, maybe? It goes for Villain, which I don't know about. Let's take Border Village. Catacombs. So my Jack misses, which isn't great. So I can think about taking a Changeling here. It's either Changeling or nothing. I don't really want a silver. I think I will take a Changeling. We'll hope for the best with that. Alright, his Jack also missed. Alright, he's mulliganing. So that leaves me with the last mulligan of the match. What do we have here? So there's kind of a lack of villages here. Well, there's diplomat, but you have to be doesn't activate unless your opponent plays Haunted Woods, which you probably can't rely on. So what are we doing? This could just be IGGs, I guess. IGGs are kind of nice with Triumph. You can like gain a lot of copper and then buy Triumph. So that's a thing that's possible to do. So reopen. Could be Devil's Workshop. Just for duplicate. I don't really like that. I might open like Devil's Workshop. Storeroom. That's really not hitting 5, but it is cycling. Yeah, I'll go with Devil's Workshop Storeroom, I think. Here, do we want 2 silvers or do we want a gold? Such exciting questions. Could get silver plus duplicate. It's definitely an option, which I kind of like. This will just be another silver, I think. Yeah, I would like an imp too. That sounds nice. We can think about whether it's worth it to play like the storeroom, or if we want. Yeah, we're getting double cursed. That's kind of what I figured would happen. Oh, let's get a silver here. All right, we'll get the IGGs here. What do I want? Do I just want a gold now? Do I want 2 of something and an imp? No, I want to save the duplicate for when I can hit 5. I could take silver plus duplicate again. It's like not great. I think I just want the gold. Yeah, I'm jealous of his Tormentor. I'm very jealous of that. I'm gonna lose a silver here. Just suboptimal. Yeah, maybe I should have mulliganed this. But you know, whatever. We do hit 5 here, which is nice. We can start thinking about triumphing, like gain the copper here. Triumph. Gives us a decent number of points. What gives us 2, 3, 4 points? Doesn't seem worth it. All right, I'm gonna take the last couple curses there, which is sad, of course. You don't like taking curses. So what do we do now? Do we just start slamming triumphs, basically? I think that's probably what we want to do, but not take those yet. Wait until we have like something better to do. All right, gain copper. Take another triumph. Yeah, that's a nice triumph there for him. Here we're just basically crying. I guess we can triumph anyways, just a 2-point triumph basically. Is it worth it to duplicate it? Probably not. Does he have dupes on the mat? He doesn't have dupes on the mat. I feel like I want to leave the states at 3 here. Ugh. I really would have liked to find that other duplicate somewhere in this shuffle. Those last 4 cards are like cards I want, basically. I guess for duchy. I think I just would buy nothing here. Oh, I only have 1 duplicate. I don't know why I was convinced I had 2. It's because I'm an idiot. That's basically it. Yeah, if you can double duplicate here, yeah, I'm in some real trouble. Well, I'm dead. That's pretty much straightforward what's happening to me. Well, whatever. We knew that was happening for a long time. Yeah, it was sad. Whatever, what can you do? My DW didn't do that much. I was hoping that I would like get an imp at a time which is actually relevant to do that. So we open here. Hunting party silver, I think. Yeah. Trashing his salvager plan. We can hit 6 a lot. We can probably make use of plan on border village. Here we will just take another hunting party, I think, though. It's gonna be like border village plus salvager. Yeah, let's take a salvager. All right, I am wishing I had plan on that border village pile, but it's probably better to do this until we get like the extra buy opportunity to do that. Yeah, Envoy will be a good draw with these border villages. Yeah, that's better. Okay, this is pretty sweet. So I don't quite have enough money to buy the plan and do the thing right now, but it's fine. We'll still do it this way. Do I want Envoy? Yeah, I think now I'll take an Envoy. And then add Horn next, I think. play this first. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so we'll just not play anything there. Take a horn. Yeah, let's take the horn now. And do I want a chariot race? Sure. I mean, I know it's slightly bad with the hunting parties, but it's also kind of nice with the envoy, so. Yeah, take the dupe, I mean, whatever. Okay, that was a great envoy. So we can get like border village, envoy, buy border village, trash a copper, gain a hunting or a horn, and delve, I guess. A delve seems okay. Yeah, all right, that's a reasonable design. So we have here 5-2, which I'm not in love with at all. Guess I just open Masquerade Encampment. Yep. Well, yeah, I mean, the 5-2 would be alright, because you could open Spice's Mask. Yeah, see, he gets to do that. This is definitely a prime mulligan target. We'll wait a little bit, just because you may as well. Like, his stuff could miss. Takes an encampment there. I don't know about that encampment. I'll take second mask. And I get a, okay, well, I get a copper too, apparently. I mean, this is kind of nice. Alright, so I have to decide if I want to mulligan now. I don't feel like I'm that far behind, because that was a nice turn. I'm going to buy spices, and that'll be that. I'm going to hovel. Okay. He's hoarding encampments. He's got 2 of them. Yeah, Magpie is a good card too. We'll pass the copper first. Do we pass hovel both times? This is the last hovel, so I'll pass it second. Do I want to trash here? This gets me to 8, which is a nice number. For encampment, plus gold. I only get one encampment. That's pretty sad. But, you know, do you really need a bunch of encampments here? I'm going to go with you don't need a bunch of encampments here. However, I do want a magpie at this moment. Okay, he loses one. That's nice to see. Get the hovel back. It's less nice. I will want a workshop at some point. There's so many nice things to gain with workshop. Okay, it's the plunder. It's a good thing to have. And we'll do this again. Sure. What's this? This is 7. 7 is encampment plus plunder, which is great in my opinion. Okay, here's his hovel back. Yeah, I guess the workshop. Yeah, all right. Do I want the workshop now? Do I want this encampment that's sitting there and looking so nice? Oh man, this is a bad mask pass. I guess I just pass a mask and then it's not the end of the world. Do you want that workshop too? Oh, I get my mask back. We'll keep 3 coppers. That seems okay. So this is like plunder plus workshop, I assume. He might get the rest of the magpie pile here. Does not make it to the rest of the mag pile, which makes me happy. But he definitely is ahead, I think. I had too many turns where I kept drawing my encampment dead. Just sad times, sad times. Alright, we don't get any more magpies apparently. I just want the magpie. I could also take second workshop. That feels okay. Oh, I got a magpie. That's nice. Do you want more buy? I don't know if that means spices or courtier. I mean, I only have 2 type cards, right? guess I could take one of each, even. Is that greedy? Not that greedy, is it? Alright, he's a dud, so it's good to see. Yeah, young witch is only 2 types, right? Of course. Province, which is kind of reasonable. Hopes to maybe win. Ugh, that sucks. Looking back as Masquerade, I don't want a third one. Actually, no, it's probably better to just pass on the copper and trash the mask. Well, I mean, I can play them all this turn, right? So I may as well. So we have to score a decent amount here if we're going to take more caravans. I guess I shouldn't have played that caravan. It's a good courtier target. I'm an idiot. I guess we could workshop, but no, it doesn't work. Maybe just don't play the second workshop. Or just workshop. I mean, it's better to just workshop the magpie, right? Because that doesn't actually affect him at all. So what do we have in hand here? I'm going to double if I can. 4, 7. 11, 12, 14. So we need to do coins if we want to double, I guess. Yeah, maybe the courtier was bad. Or I mean, it would have been a lot better if I had remembered to play it before I played the caravan. Okay, so you can only single, so that's good to see. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna play this now. The Necropolis is actually useful right now. This is just coins of gold, right? Yeah. And what are we workshopping for? I mean, since we're only getting single province here, I don't think we can take 2 caravans. We can probably take 1 caravan. I guess we just take a silver. Do we take like a Silk Road? Probably like a Silk Road is better. Alright, once again, we have a shitty old pass. I mean, I'll pass the mask, obviously. I guess my Silk Road isn't worth any points, so it's not really useful. I should have bought an estate. 4 points up is hopefully enough to keep him from winning. And whatever, you can also double, and that's pretty winning as well. Given that I pretty much just have a dud here. Okay, I guess maybe you can win. Well, whatever. I was pretty lost there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oops, that's not right. Switch the player order to... All right, what do we got here? We got chapel, we got governor. Those seem like the main things which are relevant. So I'm going to open quarry, chapel. So I get to buy a workers village here, which is pretty good. Like, I'll buy a second quarry here. And this is governor plus could be watchtower for some little bit of draw. Don't hate that. Here I will probably just trash the hovel and buy a governor. Probably should my quite possibly my watchtower should have workers village actually. What can you do? Okay, so this is pretty good. I think I'm just gonna draw here. Yeah, we're just gonna draw. It doesn't really help him that much. And then what are we chapeling? I want to buy 2 governors with 2 quarries in play that cost 1. So yeah, I can just do a full. Can draw. Is that better than putting the governors on top? I'm gonna go with no. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna do that too, so I may as well trash copper into nothing. He's an issue where he doesn't have a second quarry, which makes all these extra buys he has much less good. There is a merchant guild too, which is nice, with various things. Okay, so we can governor trash chapel into workers village here. Top deck that, of course, better than not. We can gain a gold, I guess, is the other governor play. Don't want to top deck that. We can now governor silver into governor. And 50-50 to draw it. I guess he's just doing this way of getting a bunch of governors, which is sort of fine-ish. But anyways, we're gonna take the last governor is obvious. Then what? We have 2 workers villages, so we can probably just take 2 rabbles for draw, because draw is good. Could be 1 merchant guild. Merchant guild is potentially too slow. Definitely want 1 rabble. I mean, the issue is then, well, you can still do stuff. Let's take 2 rabbles. So we get drawn up a decent amount, although not enough to just like province plus workers village. All right. We'll start with the gold to province, I think. To draw a lot to get to one of these workers villages. Okay, now we may as well play this rabble. Draws 3 cards. Workers village. Okay, this is like governor gain gold, draw. Sure, we may as well top deck it. governor, trash, province. Can't think about taking castles here. We can take like the 3, 4, 5 castles. Kind of like that rather than taking more provinces. You can't 5 province. I don't think there's any way you can pile. Do I want a silver? Probably not. Obviously, Haunted Castle attack hurts a bit if he goes for that, but not that much. Yeah, it's true. I can go small to Haunted if I want. Saves me having to put 2 cards on my deck, but like, how much do I care about that, really? I mean, that's like 1 extra governor play. It's probably worth it. Oh, I don't get the gold, then that's sad. Goes for opulent and sprawling. So is there any way I can pile? I have 3 buys. Probably not. So 4 governor plays. What are we doing with them? Oh yeah, there's Salt, eh? That might be important. Yeah, I can probably Salt out. Just need to find the other workers' village. Let's try and do that. Okay. So this should be enough. Like I said, maybe I didn't need to find the workers' village. Yes, that's enough, right? As long as I have 8 in hand, which I 2, it's 4, 5, I have exactly 8. Thanks for listening, everyone.